Well, not a lot of goal-mouth incidents. One or two scares in defence early on for England, but to be fair, Elia has not been the threat so far that we thought it would be. One or two chances for England, but at a half-time here in Toulouse, Romania 0, England 0.
Whoa, look out, mate!
Doch, bang goes my no-claims-bonus.
En route to the World Cup, I have the freedom to think, to dream, to breathe. And so I have to ask myself, will the food in France smell as sweetly as a Big Mac in that bag?
It is said he is to computer software what Thomas Edison is to the light bulb. The software Bill Gates developed runs 2/3 of the computers in the world. And on the day he turned 41, his company, Microsoft, was the 6th largest company in the U.S. Where in today's world do you find companies capable of such astonishing growth? Actually, they're listed in the Financial Times, NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
These days, almost everyone is seeking new opportunities. To help you succeed, Anderson Consulting works with your organization to align all its strengths. So no matter what you're after, the reward may be greater than you ever imagined.
This is Belgium. The roads are straight, the rivers are straight, even the corners are straight. Morning. Do you know what this is? Look, it turns and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I showed Jan what corners were in my Vectra SRI with its stiffened and lowered suspension. Now it's Jan's turn.
The Vauxhall Vectra SRI, for the corners of the earth.
It's fast, it's non-stop, only 15 minutes.
Aquatonic by Fabergé.
Who would I most like to have a one-to-one with? Martin Luther King.
I just want to do God's will.
I'd ask him if there was one incident that drove him to become part of the civil rights movement. And did he realize how much he frightened those who opposed him? Most of all, if I could have a one-to-one with him, I'd ask him how he maintained his principle of peaceful protest in the face of such provocation.
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Who would you most like to have a one-to-one with? Our mobile phone service gets people talking.
And today I've brought my gear stick collection to show you. This green one's very nice.
Welcome back to Toulouse. Bit of a nerve-wracking first 45 minutes we've witnessed here in Le Stade Municipal. It's Romania 0, England 0, and Romania have hit the woodwork once. How are your nerves doing, Terry?
Not too bad. I think we have had a few problems. We've had our moments, but they are keeping the ball better than us. They're giving us a real problem down this right-hand side.
You're really worried, aren't you?
Right-hand side.
Involving Dan Petrescu,
yeah, because Hadji, it just gets over to the wide position. Petrescu's taking us so inside, and we've got to stop that. And also, I think what's very important now is we've got to be able to try and free skulls. after Tunisia not knowing about him, he surprised them. Great game. They've made arrangements for him tonight, and they're ready, and they're trying to put Galk on him to put him out of the game.
Your view, John?
Yeah, I thought England started brightly in the first 5-10 minutes, but then Romania had a 20-minute spell. When they had the ball, they kept the ball. At this level, the ball is gold dust. You don't give it away cheaply, because these teams won't necessarily hurt you with it, but what they'll do is they'll run the legs off you.
During that time, Ilya, the guy that you two brought out, he got himself very close to a wonderful goal.
It was a great ball by Galka, as you can see here, fully 60 yards. I thought he was offside at the time, but he wasn't. A great ball in, and Ilya's pulling off, going into wide positions. And I was right behind this ball when he was coming in. There was no one else in the box, and I thought, what's he going to do with it? And this is what he does with it. Magnificent chip. David Seaman, not a prayer. I thought it was actually in.
He's ball where he wants. That means the defender's not close enough.
Well, he's
got to keep his head on the floor, so he snaps at him and makes sure that he pays attention to the ball, and he's not able to look wherever he wants to look.
Two good attacking moments for England, Terry.
Yes. Out of it, anything like that. Popescu is able to just clear off.
This is your old favourite, isn't it?
Well, Anderton and Sharon have worked that corner kick so many times. You would think, certainly England know, but you'd think the rest of the world would know about it by now.
John, David Beckham on for Paul Ince.
Yeah, I thought that they'd miss Paul Ince because I believe that you need two composed, tenacious midfield players in the middle of the park. But Beckham's done well when he's come on. He's not tried to overdo it. There's a lot of pressure on him, and I thought he would come on and try and do special things, but he hasn't. He's played well, he's played it simply, he's worked hard, and he's done the right thing.
Right, let's just call in Bobby Robson again in Paris. Bobby, what do you make of it?
Well, I think, first of all, Shearer is too isolated. I mean, I would be tempted to push up Sheringham a little bit closer to Shearer, try and push the two defending players further back, give us a bit more space in midfield. I know we're going to be worried about the link between defence and attacking midfield, but we've got two young players now with good legs, and they're fresh in Scholes and Beckham. Beckham's come on and done delightfully for me. And we're not winning enough of the 1v1s. As an example, Lasso down the left-hand side against Popescu is doing very well. Now, can we make that happen in more areas of the field? And I think that Beckham can score a goal, give him a bit of license, but he's a very safe player. Look after Haji and shore it up, keep it safe, and just give Scholes and Beckham more license. And Glenn's got to get out of Scholes a lot more.
Yeah, OK, Bobby, thank you. Thanks for now. Well, England still with plenty on the plate after 45 minutes here in Toulouse, and another big day tomorrow for Britain's other representatives. Scotland against Morocco in Group A, where Brazil are through, and any of the other teams could join them.
24 hours from history or a day from deep despair. One emotional extreme awaits Scotland in St Etienne, and this evening you could sense that this is the biggest game of the Craig Brown era for those selected and those who'll be forced to watch.
I'm clinging to any chance of being involved in the World Cup. I personally feel it's taken a long time to get to this position, and I'm just clinging on as long as possible. And if it goes another 4 or 5 days, that would be fantastic.
Colin Calderwood's absence is likely to mean a start for Hearts' David Weir in a defence that will need to be at its sharpest. So will Kevin Gallagher and Gordon Jury, impressive in attack, but long overdue a goal.
They've done everything asked of them except find the net, so it would be great to have one of them or both of them score against Morocco. They deserve it, and I'm sure they're capable of it. They're very good international strikers.
I firmly believe if we play as well as we're capable of, then we'll win the game. But it'll take an excellent performance, a good performance. I don't think it'll be enough, but a very good one.
Certain to start is the new blonde Craig Burley, hoping to have more fun in a central midfield role. The mathematical options are endless, but a Scotland win should make it 8-time lucky.
Oh, history in the making. I'd love to be part of it. I mean, to be the captain as well and to lead your team out would be something fantastic. To say that you would qualify for the next stages would be great.
Scotland, Morocco tomorrow in St Etienne. Good luck, Scotland. Here in Toulouse at half-time, it's Romania 0, England 0.
If you could have any car, okay, what color would it be? Dunno.
The boots make players more powerful. The ball is faster and truer. World Cup '98. It's about those who love the game enough to do something about it.
That was never a free kick, never! What we thought was a travesty of justice, pal.
Ruined my weekend. C'est une décision terrible. Completely ruined it for me. I couldn't even go for a baby on Saturday night. I was sick.
It was a very bad decision.
You should never have been given a whistle.
Number 9 died.
That referee is an absolute...
Your lack of understanding comes as no surprise to me. I'll keep it as simple as I possibly can. It was offside. Which part of offside don't you understand? You're just not coming to grips with it, are you? Offside. Illegal. No goal. It's not that tough.
It all began with the mail, really. First sending business letters, and then businessmen. From then on, there was no going back. For over 70 years, United Airlines has been rising to meet your needs. And together, we'll keep rising, just as far as our imaginations will carry us.
The number 9 rose like a salmon at the far post. He seemed to hang in the air before guiding the ball past the stranded keeper.
Ah, you got it well for a fat lad.
In the future, email will make the written word a thing of the past. In the future, we won't have to travel. We'll meet on video. In the future, we won't need to play in the wind and rain. Computer games will provide all the fun we need. And in the future, man won't need woman, and woman won't need man. Not in our future. Orange don't think technology should change the world, just make it a better place. The future's bright, the future's orange.
Yes, it is a lovely car, Bill, but a bit short on legroom, don't you think?
Yes.
Hello again. I've been lucky enough to witness firsthand many 10 sporting occasions. Tonight this is another. It's Romania 0 to England 0 in Toulouse, and we're all set for the second half. Let's go back to Kevin Keegan and Brian Moore.
Thanks again, Bob. Certainly the first half very much in keeping with the past record of these two nations. They've met 9 times. Romania have won 1, England have won 2, 6 draws, including the last 4 encounters between these two nations. And a draw it is again at the moment. England's last win, incidentally, was in the 1970 World Cup finals in Guadalajara in Mexico. The Romanians, I remember then, Kevin, were a fairly tough, if not to say brutal, side, but they are a much different outfit now. But they won that night, England, with a goal from Jeff Hurst.
Yeah, they certainly are. They're called the Latins of the East, so they play differently to that now.
Final whistle. The Romanian subs are all off the bench onto the field to celebrate. Adams, is he having a spat with Lakatos? I don't know, but the fact remains that Romania have won this game. Moldovan put them into the lead. Michael Owen scored the equaliser, which looked as though it had saved it for England until Petrescu came in. But this young man's advance onto the stage did look as though it was going to make a difference, and there's no doubt about it. He probably is here now to stay. But there's work to be done now for England in their final game in this group against Colombia. Romania 2, England 1.
Hey, lads, have you had my new car on? Hey.
Human DNA differs from chimpanzee DNA by just 1%. Discovery Channel. What's really happening?
Because Walker's salt and vinegar flavour are Gary's favourites, they're called Salt and Lineker.
Why bike documents? With ISDN, the information could flow between computers in seconds. Why wait and wait to download? With ISDN, you could access data much faster. Every week, BT install over 2,000 ISDN lines. Right now, our startup package offers connection for the special price of only £99. Why not change the way we work? Why not call BT now on free phone 0800 800 800?
Maybe I cry, maybe I scream, maybe I sigh, baby I feel, the feeling is real. Maybe I curse,
Here comes the corner kick. I've got a body. Freeman goes for goal. Oh, what a great effort by Dougie Freeman. 2-0 for Crystal Palace. Couldn't quite get the nudge on, and it flew through and away for a goal kick. Wolverhampton wanderers still, and he's at the goal. It'll turn out to be the one that takes Crystal Palace to the Twin Towers on Capital Gold Sports Channel.
If he's this passionate about Palace v Wolves, imagine what he's like when it comes to the World Cup.
Atkins rescues Wolves. It comes across by Dick.
Jonathan Pearce, football, it's his life.
He won't be at Wembley Stadium.
I used to dream of a white wedding. What a nightmare.
Into the car, we'll be the passenger. We'll ride through the city tonight.
When you're driving the new Toyota Avensis, you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. The car in front is a Toyota Avensis.
That's a family of 4. They're over 2,000 feet away. Can you hear them? A shark can. And you can reach them in less than 45 seconds. Discovery Channel. What's really happening?
You know, I asked the dealer for a headrest, not a headdress.
Welcome back to the Municipal Stadium here in Toulouse. England have lost 2-1 against Romania, so let's have a look at the Group G table. Romania on top, England now needing a draw against Colombia on Friday. Let's hear what Glenn Hoddle thinks about it. He's with Gary Newbon.
Glenn Hoddle, what a disappointing finish and what a way to lose it.
Very much so. After we worked so hard to get back in the game, I felt we might be the team to go on and punish them, but we've given 2 terrible goals away defensively, dreadful goals, and you know, if you defend like that at this level, you're going to get punished, and that's what happened. But we did enough to win that game.
And Michael Owen was going to make the headlines as well. I mean, he came on, it was set up for the boy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we're still in the situation. We know what we've got to do against Colombia. He's done very well with the finish, but we've had other chances as well all night, and we didn't take our chances, and we've given them 2 ridiculous chances, and they've taken them.
And finally, what's the news on Paul Ince? That could be a serious injury.
They just turned an ankle, an old injury, but we're hoping it's not too bad.
And now it's down to Colombia.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to believe, Terry.
I can't believe it. He's right about one thing there. I mean, the defending, especially on the second goal, was awful. Even the first. There's no doubt about it.
Let's have a look straight away at the early second half goal by Mull.
You know, he's turned Graham there, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's got on the wrong side of it.
Yeah. Michael Owen came on. Everybody's been screaming for this boy in the side.
They looked terrific when he came.
Great goal, and he did well. And then really, I think it's bad defending, isn't it? I mean, you mentioned it, Terry, the Petrescu goal.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we've got
that goal, but I mean, they're in the same situation. They have to get a point against Colombia. Had they lost 1-0 or drawn 1-1, they still would have had to get a result against Colombia.
Let's just have a word with Bobby Robson in Paris. Bobby, Michael Owen, I should think now there'll be a big claim for him to be the first choice alongside Shearer.
Undoubtedly, I mean, the team now, in my opinion, is picking itself. I mean, Beckham and Owen have come on, and both have been inspirational to the rest of the team. So Glenn's got to look at that very carefully.
What did you think overall of the England performance, Bob?
I thought we played very well in the second half and well enough to have won the game. It's a surprise result. It's a little mini disaster, but we will still qualify and we will still be in the tournament.
OK, Bobby, thank you. He's very optimistic, Bobby, that England can still qualify.
Oh, I think so. I mean, we felt confident tonight, but there was certain play of theirs was outstanding. And Ilya, we pointed out before, it was even better than we thought he was. He's going to be a really good player.
But it makes it nervy. The one good thing, John, I guess, is it's not too many days away, is it?
No, and it's good that they don't have time to dwell on it. But I thought it was a decent performance. As Glenn said, they should have won the game. They created enough chances. They had a lot of skirmishes in the 6-yard box. So England played well enough to have won that match. And if they play like that against Colombia, I'm sure they'll win.
Yeah. How do you stand on the Michael Owen issue?
Well, I thought I was going to have to give Darren Anderson a pat on the back. He was excellent tonight, Darren Anderson. Beckham also did well. Michael came on alive in the game, injected some pace, and he looked sharp. You know, as to whether they will actually start with him. But Michael is definitely pushing for a place for the team now.
Darren Anderson...
I thought, to be fair, I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was our best player. We had some good performances, but I thought Darren, with everyone against him, I thought really showed his courage.
Just very briefly, Terry, unusual that England, with such a good defence, should defend badly on a couple of goals.
We got caught sleeping, and most of the game we had defended very well.
OK, thank you very much. Now then, ITV's live game tomorrow, well, that comes from the Stade de France in Paris. Group B leaders Italy looking to book their place in the last 16 against an Austrian side who still have ambitions for qualification as well. Italy-Austria live at 2:45. So our thanks to Terry, to John, and in Paris, Bobby Robson. Not the broad smiles we'd hoped for. England have lost here in Toulouse in the most...